A campaign has been launched in Sussex today to highlight the massive problem of scam mail. A giant sculpture has been made from 30,000 bogus letters promising massive prizes in return for cash. It's estimated people in the UK are cheated out of £3.5 billion every year. Well, have you or someone you know been targeted after receiving a scam letter? We'd love to hear from you. Do let us know by emailing meridiantonight@itv.com. or you can comment on our Facebook or Twitter pages. The addresses are on the screen.
Hello there, welcome to Meridian Tonight.
The headlines in the south this Friday evening. Caught in a scam. When this woman died, her family found a mountain of letters asking for money. Are you a victim too?
When she died, we removed around 30,000 of these scam letters from her home.
Good evening to you. They promise wealth, fortune and good health, but they lead to misery and debt. They are these scam letters, emails and phone calls which tell you you're a winner when you're not.
Well, today a campaign was launched in the south to highlight the problem. It's estimated that elderly and vulnerable people are cheated out of £3.5 billion every year by responding to fake lotteries, prize draws and other offers which are too good to be true.
Well, the scam letters are actually the work of highly organised criminal gangs who pursue their victims relentlessly. Malcolm Shaw has our report.
By the time she died, Jessica Luke may have lost as much as £50,000 by answering scam letters. Today, her daughter Marilyn Baldwin was in Brighton to help launch a campaign highlighting the giant international fraud. This powerful sculpture conveys the anguish suffered by the victims of scam mail. It's actually made from 30,000 bogus letters promising the earth but delivering only misery.
What happened with my mother is she received a letter telling her that she won a competition, and all she had to do to claim it was to send off a small fee. My mother did this, and as a result of that, her name got put on what's called a suckers list. This list then got circulated to other criminals, and she ended up being bombarded with scam mail. When she died, we removed around 30,000 of these scam letters from her home.
The scam letters are designed to persuade the victim to send cash in return for massive prizes, which of course never arrive. It's thought people in the UK are cheated out of £3.5 billion every year.
People have lost their houses, they've lost hundreds of thousands of pounds to this sort of crime. It's ended in suicide in some extreme cases. And we want to do everything we can to make people aware, to watch out for their family members, watch out for their elderly neighbour.
Now the police have joined forces with trading standards and other agencies to highlight the problem of mass marketing fraud.
What we as trading standards need and the police need is the information. We need to actually see where that's being sent from. We need to see how they've tried to establish how they've actually got the information. So we would always say, send it in to us.
Marilyn Baldwin has set up her own campaign called Think Jessica, hoping her mother's story will warn other potential victims of mail fraud. Malcolm Shaw in Brighton for Meridian Tonight.
Well, Malcolm's in our Brighton bureau now, and lots of responses already from our viewers, Malcolm.
Absolutely, Fred, and let's remember it's not just letters we're talking about. These con men can target you through phone, email or text, as we've been hearing. Mark Palmer from Caversham in Berkshire Facebooked us to say, almost every other day I get phone calls claiming there's a fault with my computer's operating system. Fortunately, my spam filters are good. John Lee Butler from Fleet in Hampshire says, I had text messages for being a potential winner of some prize, cash or item. I replied to claim my reward code, only to be charged £3 each for replies, so I paid £9 to learn that I hadn't won. Anne-Marie Thompson from Banbury in Oxfordshire says, I often get scam emails from banks asking for my private info, mostly saying they're from Nationwide and HSBC. I always report them as spam and ignore them. Well, the message is pretty clear, isn't it? Never part with any cash and report anything suspicious to the police.
The story will continue to follow. Malcolm, for now, thanks very much.